What up, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter? How's it going? How you doing? Well, I just may be late to the party a little bit, but at the same time, I noticed that there was a Gillette ad for, masculine, keeping other masculines in check. And I watched it a few times, and I watched other people's videos on it, and I'm not here to criticize any of those videos. I'm here maybe to say my point of view. Check it out. Video, then we'll get into the little opinions.
Bullying.
The Me Too movement against sexual harassment.
Masculinity.
Is this the best a man can get? Is it? We can't hide from it.
Sexual harassment is taking over.
It's been going on far too long. We can't laugh it off.
Who's the daddy?
What I actually think she's trying to say.
Making the same old excuses.
Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys.
But something finally changed.
Allegations regarding sexual assault and sexual harassment.
And there will be no going back. Because we believe in the best in men.
Men need to hold other men accountable.
Smile, sweetie.
Come on.
To say the right thing. To act the right way.
Bro, not cool, not cool.
Some already are. But some is not enough.
It's not how we treat each other, okay? Okay.
Because the boys watching today will be the men of tomorrow.
Alright, so from what I gathered and watched, a lot of people made this into a religious debate, which I really could give a shit about, and a political debate, which I could really give a shit about, But from what I see is, I don't understand why they put it in a Gillette commercial, because it seems like it's all this masculine stuff that's going on that wants to feminize the masculine. Maybe that's why they put it in the Gillette commercial, because some people can't grow beards. I don't know. But I know back in the day, from what I understood, masculinity has a lot of stuff to do with facial hair, the way you act, the way you talk. Not necessarily hitting on women and, being chauvinist. That's two different things, But what I saw in the video was, bullying, sexist things, men not treating women equally, treating them like objects, that's not cool either, At the same time, people want to put this out on TV and other places, and they can blame it on Donald Trump, the Pope, the government, whoever, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is that I agree with some of the stuff in the commercial, okay, but what do I agree with? I agree with other men, keeping other men in check. But if the women don't keep the other women in check either, it's not cool. Because it's got to be a two-way street here. It can't just be men getting put into a box or women getting put into a box, but everybody learning how to coexist with each other. You know what I mean? It's just the best way to be. And people that are religious will support it just because they need more money for their congregations, or they want to shake the flag on their soapbox and look cool, Feminists and other people support this because they want to point the finger and really stick it to "I told you so" kind of thing, which is wrong on all ends, to my that's just my opinion. And also, it's there's nothing wrong with other dudes keeping other dudes in check. Just like there's nothing wrong with keeping women and other women in check, But like I was saying, to be put on TV and ads, paper, it's part of the brainwashing that the TV gives us. You know what I mean? If you really pay attention to the signs and you really pay attention to what's on the television, a lot of times they program you They'll program both sides. You just don't, like, a lot of people don't get it, you know. They'll say, it don't work like that. Oh, it does, Jack. It does work like that, you know. That's why they, you know, they if you look at the pharmaceutical companies, you know, they push these drugs that'll stop depression, but you might commit suicide or have anal leakage, you know what I mean? Or, you know, this might, I got psoriasis, you know, and I saw an ad for something that, you know, this will cure psoriasis and it'll take it off of you or whatever, but you might get these side effects. It's like, you know, just like fast food commercials, you know, they push that stuff because it's 2 o'clock in the morning, you're stoned and you want something to eat, or you're going to go straight to Jack in the Box at a straight 24-hour joint, you know what I'm saying? And the same thing is going on with this stuff. You know, it's going on with this stuff to the point where it's sickening. It really is, you know, because I don't really have a religion. I don't follow the churches. I don't follow none of them, really. You know, I mean, I understand right from wrong. I do. I understand right. I understand wrong. I understand what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. Especially when it comes to men, women, children. You know what I mean? And if you don't understand, if you're one of the many people now in this country that understand right from wrong, there's a place for you. Whether it be prison, jail, mental ward. There's a place for that. You know. And I'm not taking away from anybody's videos who got offended. I'm sorry if anybody got offended, you know. That's not me, Jack. I respect everybody's feelings, okay? But if you don't know that it's not cool to rape a woman, or it's not cool to berate a woman to make her feel small just because you think she's hot, you know, or you're a kid and you want to bully another kid, that's not cool. Or even the grown adults bully each other, and that's not cool, you know what I mean? I just don't understand it. I don't understand that, how the majority of this country is losing it to where they don't understand what right and wrong is. You know, they have to put it in TV ads. What is that? You know what I mean? Like, what is that? Why would you do that? You know, and I understand, like, Terry Crews was on the TV in the, I don't know, it was like a courtroom saying to keep other men accountable, and that's fine. Like, but like I said, women got to keep other women accountable too. This is America. We're a melting pot, and it's always going to be that way. My ancestors that came to this country, I didn't have anything in country. Okay, my ancestors came from Italy, and let me tell you something. They came over when they had to check in on the Mayflower, all that stuff, and Ellis Island and stuff. You know, I mean, it wasn't no happy time. You know. And I'm only 36 years old, but I pay attention. I don't talk about a lot of this stuff, you know. Maybe I should, you know, but everybody needs to start learning how to get along real fast. And they can blame it on Donald Trump and everybody. I'm not going to blame nothing on the president. I'm not going to blame nothing on nobody. I'm going to blame it on the individuals that don't know how to control themselves. And if that makes people mad, be mad, you know. But that's my opinions. Thank y'all for watching. I love you all. I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all keep it brutal.